Hello, this is Jenny Spring, and I'm doing 3 website tweaks for Surya. I hope I've pronounced that name correctly. I apologise if I haven't. So we're looking at the website, and we're just looking to see what kind of tweaks we can make that would improve the conversion. And again, any of these ideas are ideas that you want to test out and see whether they work. So we try them out for a period of time and look to see what happens. Okay, look at Google Analytics, look to see whether you're getting more orders or more sign-ups or whatever occurs. So the first tweak that I see here is that I'm finding it a little bit difficult to read the all natural fibre clothing and accessories. Now, remembering that it's the stranger that comes to the website, and the stranger wants to know within 3 to 7 seconds what you do and why they care about it. So my suggestion for that is I would just make it a bit larger. You could even pop the logo down a smidge and make that a bit larger, and if you make it larger it might make that wording a little bit easier to read. It's just a little hard, and I have to work a bit harder to read it. You don't want me to work hard, you want it to be easy for me. Now, I don't mean that you have to use Vedana for every single font, but just pull it up, make it a bit larger, or maybe change the font so it's just slightly easier to read. Okay, because that is important information. The second thing I noticed with the website, and by the way, I think the layout's really good. When I was looking at the website before you made the changes, before you went to the course, I think it's greatly improved. So I really hope that you're get better results with it. So definitely a big improvement. And for anyone else that happens to be listening to this, Mel went to the course, has done an online course, and she's already made quite a lot of changes to the website. So I think there's lots of great stuff going on here. Right, the next thing that I look at is if we realise that not everybody is ready to buy right now, so they might come to the website interested but not ready to actually purchase right now. So if that's the case, then we want to get them on the mailing list. Now, I can see that your mailing list is down here. The thing is, it wasn't completely obvious to me what it was. I sort of actually had to go looking for it a little bit because I wanted to find out where it was. So it wasn't completely obvious. So I'm just wondering if you do it reversed or make it just a little bit more obvious. I don't mind that it's down there. It's just that it wasn't as obvious as it really needs to be. The other thing is just one extra point on that is that we don't like to subscribe. We just don't like to do that. So if you can change the word subscribe to something else like yes please or something like that. Okay, and I see you've used the word subscribe up here as well. Okay, so we really want to give people compelling reasons to give us their most important digital footprint, which is their email address. That is their most important. So give them a really good compelling reason to give it to them, give it to you, and don't ask them to subscribe. The third main thing I was thinking of, that's probably already 3 tweaks there, but the third main thing I was looking at was when I went into the category here, the thumbnails aren't the same size, and it can just, we do like an orderly look. Our brain likes to, the good old lizard brain likes to have everything fairly consistent. Then if everything is consistent, then the thing that we want them to do, the action that we want them to take, is the thing that is inconsistent. So for example, on this page I would like to see the thumbnails more consistent in their size and shape. This one's large one, this one's short. They're about the same. These are skinny, this one's short again. So if you make them consistent, then what you might want to have on this page in another colour or in a different font or something bold is the actual call to action. Now if you particularly want them to click on it, You might want to have the title in a different colour, or the product in a different colour, or you might want to have get them to sign up to your mailing list here in a different colour. Okay, so try to keep it fairly consistent if you can. Again, our brain likes consistency, and then we like contrast. So we like something to wake us up a little bit. Now, as we go into the category page and we look at the product pages, I would just suggest that you consider what somebody needs when they get to this product page. Now, you've given them some information here. However, what we need when we get to a product, well, when we're actually ready to buy something, what is it that we need? We need a lot of information, don't we? Never be afraid to put a lot of information on this page. The best way to do it is to do it in bullet points if you do have a lot of information. But there's things that when I get to this page, there's just things that I need to know. One of the things is what sort of payment. Okay, you've done that. Fantastic. It's a little bit down here. It would be nicer up there, but that's okay. It's there. The other thing is, what is your shipping cost? I've got no idea what your shipping costs. And we do get really nervous about shipping costs. So I would love to have that in your description here. The other thing I'd really like to see is a testimonial or a quote from someone who's bought them. So a little bit more social proof would be great. Okay, so we want a bit more information there. The final thing that I was thinking of here was the shop for hemp. Now, why I'm questioning this is that I guess I would like to know what people are searching for when they land on your website. Are they shopping for dresses? Are they shopping for dresses in hemp? Are they shopping for clothing in hemp? Are they actually shopping for hemp, or are they shopping for a bag? So sometimes when we put our categories, or when we categorize things, we don't always categorize for what the customer wants. We categorize for what we think is the right category. So my suggestion here is, look, if people are searching for hemp and that's what they're looking for, great, then just keep your categories as they are. If the main product that you sell, or one of the top 4 products that you sell, is hemp dresses, then I would say, shop for hemp dresses or shop for dresses right there. Okay. I know you've got the menu items up here and that people can search down there, but that would just be my suggestion, is consider what is it that people are mostly looking for, and then put them in categories down there, so it sort of hits them really hard when they come to the website. All of these things I recommend you trial and test. The thing with a website is it's a fluid medium. We don't want to finish up our website and then send it out there and then never look at it again. We trial things, we test them. One of the easiest things to test is simply some of the wording over your slider page as well. And just see which one's got the most clicks. Was that a really popular one? Did that get a lot of clicks, that one there, or was it one of the other ones? Do you get a lot of clicks here for shop for hemp? And if people click a lot there, do they then bounce out again, or do they stay in there? Now, if you're getting a lot of clicks on shop for hemp and they're staying in there and looking around, then don't change it. That's probably fine. But if you find they're clicking in there and then they're bouncing out again, you may want to consider putting categories down there more in the idea of what people are really searching for, some main thing that they're looking for. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, and if you want more information, then please head over to springintersales.com.